Hey there, I'm Lisa Ryan and welcome to Counseling for Busy People. Have you ever looked at an old snapshot of yourself and wondered who is in that picture? And worse, where the hell did she go? If you've ever done that, you have lots of company. Many women, perhaps just like you, are nurturing and agreeable by nature. Then one day they wake up and they find that they've met the needs of other people so much that they've lost sight of themselves and what they need. Could this be you? If it is, I know how lonely it can be. Maybe you feel really unappreciated and that you've let so much time go by that you've waited too long to claim your identity, but it is not too late. It is absolutely not too late. It's never too late to stand up for yourself. So don't worry. But first you have to understand what you may have done to erase yourself in the first place. Here are 5 new tips. 1, don't erase yourself for others. As women, we are more likely to accommodate the needs of other people more than men do. There's hard science to back this up, so don't get cranky with me. Just trust me, women are prone to overcompromise way more than men are. We meet the needs of other people. And before we know it, we're moving into anger and resentment because nobody ever asks us what we need. So let's fix that. Stop being such a good sport, will you? Stop doing what other people want to do and instead tell them what you want to do. And if you've overcompromised yourself into oblivion, I've done it myself, so have half the women I've known, it's never too late to let people know what you want and need from them. Of course they're going to be stunned, but don't worry, it'll be good for them. So step up and choose the restaurant for a change. Go ahead and plan a trip that works for you. Turn that extra bedroom into a cozy den just for you. Make it all girly. Load it with your favorite books. Make it feminine. Once you stop over-compromising, you will also feel less taken for granted. I call that a win-win. Always what I encourage people to do. 2, tell people what you expect. It's unreasonable of you to get angry with others for not meeting your hopes, needs, and expectations if you've never told anyone what they were in the first place. They're not mind readers. I know you know this logically, but lots of times I hear women say, he should know without my having to tell him. I don't think so. First, you have to figure out what your hopes and expectations actually are, because lots of women I speak with just have plain forgotten. I mean, so sad. So give it a good think. What are your hopes? What do you expect from yourself and others? Who are you? And who do you plan on becoming? Give yourself permission to even have expectations. You are just as entitled as everybody else is to have expectations. Expect that people in your life are going to get grumpy because you're introducing change into their world. They're going to get what they want less frequently now. Even harder, you're telling everyone that you expect more from them, which means they now have to get off the couch. So good for you. You will make them better people. But more importantly, you will be teaching them how to be there for you so that your hopes and your expectations get recognized and acted upon just like everyone else's. I mean, isn't it fair? Okay, 3. Keep a goals journal. Working almost 20 years with women have taught me many things, but one of the most constant things I hear from women is that they don't know what their next is. They want more, that's for sure, but they just don't know what they want, so they don't know how to get themselves there. I mean, how can you get to Los Angeles if you haven't figured out Los Angeles is where you want to go? If this is ringing a bell for you, build a goals journal. Years ago, I came across a goals diary that I had written over 35 years ago. I must have been in my late 20s, early 30s. I mean, it was pretty pathetic. That list included stuff like, oh God, health insurance, air conditioning, completing my undergraduate degree. I mean, I literally hugged myself to comfort that poor girl that I apparently was so many years ago. But I kept on with those goals, apparently, and I kept knocking them off one by one because the diary gave me clarity. I literally could read what I wanted, and I'd like you to do the same thing. And I could also not have done that without help from other people. Those people could not have helped me if I did not let them know what type of help I needed from them. So make a long, long list of lofty goals. Include the year you'd like them completed by, and let everybody know what they need to do to change, to help you get where you're going. Because it's your turn, girl. 4, stop saving everybody else, will you? It is pretty easy to fall into the trap of saving other people so we don't have to be accountable for ourselves, for what we have not achieved. I think it is easier sometimes to sacrifice our dreams for the benefit of everybody else's, rather than face our own possible failure. Maybe? Maybe does that fit for you? I've done it. I know a lot of people have done it. It's okay. We can fix that. But there's nothing wrong with people who fail. So don't worry about getting things wrong. Just keep going and stop saving everybody else. Let them save themselves. Besides, you'll actually be making a greater contribution if you teach those you love how to save themselves rather than teach them how to stay dependent on you. Moving forward, now that you're absolutely positively going to stop saving everybody else, you are going to find that you have a lot more free time. So use it so you can figure out what you like and what you don't like, and what you're good at and what you're not so good at, and who you want to be 20 years from now. Find the girl you were in your 20s who had no responsibilities. Do you remember her? Look in the mirror. Can you see her? And go save her instead of everybody else. Okay, last, 5. Expect more. It is likely that you are so capable of achieving so much that your head is spinning just thinking about it. Don't let self-doubt get in your way. Just assume that I'm right on this one and expect more from yourself. Expect more for yourself. No more thinking about why you can't. That was yesterday. That's old thinking. Think of the girl you were in your early 20s and save her. Who else is going to? You can do anything you want if you think you can or know you can. Expect more from yourself. You'll need the time to invest in yourself, so start teaching others to expect less from you. Once I get past being really, really grumpy, everyone in your life will be excited for you, excited that you've reclaimed who you are and have pointed your life in a direction that's adventurous and new. I am excited for you. I know you will make yourself proud. Thank you so much for joining me here. Come back often and see me. I have loads of free videos, quizzes, and cheat sheets that will lift you up and get you moving in the right direction. So take good care, and I'll see you soon.